Have you ever tried to talk to somebody who's had depression and was wondering if what you were saying was helpful or hurting them? This might be a good video for you. Hey, you look awful. It's all in your head, you gotta snap out of it. You never look like you're having any fun. This lazy asshole just never leaves his room. These are things that have actually been said to me over the years. Now here's the problem with those. So we got depressed and we got ecstatic over here and we got normal people. I'm sure this is higher, don't get me wrong, but let's say negative self-talk is normal, like around this range. But when you're depressed, your negative self-talk is way over here towards the depressed side. You are talking negatively about yourself more than anybody else, more than the average person. But Shawn, why are you telling me all this stuff? Because do you remember that scene in Lion King? Mufasa jumps up onto the cliff and he's trying to climb out and he's getting closer and closer to not being stampled, and then Scar grabs him and throws him off the edge. It's like you're kicking somebody when they're already falling down the hill. You're kicking them when they're down, but it's like they're struggling to climb and then you just knocked them back a few pegs. Just try to be happy. You have so much to be happy for. So other ways you could say this are, if someone says, man, you look awful, you could say, hey, I'm a little worried about you. Are you okay? I've noticed some changes. I just want to see if you're all right. Or it's all in your head. You just need to snap out of it. You know, you could say, I have never experienced depression with this intensity that you have. Is there anything I can do? I want to be in your corner. One comes out of curiosity and empathy, and the other side comes from a judgment standpoint where you're judgy. A good rule of thumb is talk to somebody with depression the same way you would talk to someone who just lost a loved one when you're at their funeral. If you went to a funeral and you just saw your grandma and your grandfather just died, would you say, man, you look awful? It's all in your head, you just gotta snap out of it. You never look like you're having fun anymore. Probably not. You'd be a dickhead. So that's it for today. Short and sweet. Just bring a little bit more empathy and curiosity versus judgment. Judgment always leads to this clash, and that's essentially you being Scar throwing Mufasa back into the stampede. If you've seen The Lion King, it just doesn't work that well. Life is meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there. I will see you guys. As always, all the links to a bunch of mental health resources, so if you or anybody needs some help, go into the description below, and there are resources galore. See you tomorrow. Also, if you would like to help me out, and you think these are helping you and somebody else, and you want to help me continue to make these, I have a link on team-hoot.com for Amazon. If you just click on the link, it brings up Amazon just the way you would, and essentially Amazon's like, hey, this guy helped bring customers here, we're gonna give him a little bit of a... I'm kind of working for Amazon in this aspect, but it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out tremendously. So, team-hoot.com, click on the Amazon button, and you're set. Thanks, bye.